The Story of the Bamboo and the Oak Tree. There once was an oak tree in a forest, tall, strong, and proud. It stood there for years, looking down at all the smaller plants and trees, thinking it was the greatest tree in the forest. The oak had thick branches, broad leaves, and a trunk that seemed to touch the sky. One day, a tiny bamboo shoot sprouted nearby. The oak tree, seeing the small bamboo, chuckled to itself. "Look at that tiny thing. It's so weak and frail. How could it ever survive in this strong forest?" The bamboo didn't reply. It just swayed gently in the breeze, its slender stalk bending with the wind, while the oak stood firm, unbending. As the years passed, there were many storms that came through the forest. The oak stood tall, bracing itself against the winds, but each storm seemed to weaken it. Its bark started to crack, its branches began to break, and it became less and less strong. The bamboo, on the other hand, bent with the winds. It didn't try to fight the storms. Instead, it flowed with them, letting them pass over it. The bamboo's roots grew deeper and stronger, and over time it became resilient and unbreakable. One day, a terrible storm hit the forest, stronger than any the oak had ever experienced. The oak tree tried to stand its ground, but the wind was too powerful. With a loud crack, it fell to the ground. The bamboo, however, continued to bend with the wind. Even as the storm raged on, it remained standing, swaying but not breaking. When the storm finally passed, the bamboo stood tall, strong, and unshaken. The lesson. This story teaches us an important lesson about resilience, adaptability, and strength. The oak tree was strong, but it refused to bend, and that was its downfall. The bamboo, though smaller and seemingly weaker, had the strength to bend and adapt to the challenges it faced. In life, we may face storms, whether they're challenges at work, in relationships, or in personal struggles. Like the oak, we might feel the need to be rigid and unyielding, but true strength often lies in our ability to bend, adapt, and keep moving forward despite the difficulties we face. Key takeaways. Adaptability is key. The bamboo bent in the storm and came out stronger, while the oak broke because it refused to bend. Resilience is built over time. The bamboo's roots grew deeper over the years, just as our resilience strengthens when we face challenges head-on. One day, a terrible storm hit the forest, stronger than any the oak had ever experienced. The oak tree tried to stand its ground, but the wind was too powerful. With a loud crack, it fell to the ground. Never give up. Life may throw tough challenges at you, but as long as you keep going and stay adaptable, you'll come out stronger. No matter how tough life gets, remember to stay flexible, be patient, and adapt to the winds of change. Like the bamboo, you too can stand tall after the